The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Rabbit. Good morning, world. Okay, you're supposed to... This sounds crazy, but apparently on December 1st, for good luck throughout the whole month, you're supposed to make your first words of the day rabbit.
That didn't happen. I've been talking for 2 hours now already. I've been awake for 2 hours.
Well, I guess I'll take the good luck.
You can have it all. No, that's a lie. We were talking before we went on.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'm just coaching everyone who are in their cars right now. If you haven't talked to anybody yet, say rabbit out loud for good luck and good fortune in this month of December, where most people usually do have good luck and good fortune.
Okay, is there stipulations? Because, do you have to immediately wake up and then say rabbit?
I don't know, and I don't know if you have to say it to somebody. They didn't have a lot of information on this folklore. It was just your first words on the December 1st should be rabbit.
We're going to get to the bottom of this. We need to get some detectives in here. Wait, we are the detectives.
Spotify Wrapped came out yesterday, and it's kind of when you're not listening to the radio, it's a list of the songs that you've listened to most, bands you've listened to most over the last year. And everybody was sharing it in their Instagram stories yesterday, and I was seeing a lot of Ed Sheeran's, a lot of Taylor Swift's. Those were the top artists listened to. And then you shared yours in your story, and I was very surprised to find your top song listened to was called Death. Just Death. That's it. What's going on?
Yeah, that's me. I love metal music. And you can't get that on any radio station, essentially. So when I turn off the radio and I'm done listening to Coldplay or Chainsmokers, whoever, I venture over into the stuff I can't get on my Spotify. So that's essentially what I went to, and it's a great song. I know it's metal. Do you want to hear it?
Not particularly.
Well, too bad. I got it right here. I'll tell you what. Put the pot down a little low, okay? And then we can go up from there. You ready?
Yeah.
Go up. Oh, this is great. I love the guitars and everything. Just the riffs, the double kick of a drum.
That's enough of that. Oh my gosh. Do you need to talk to someone, Sean?
No, that's Landmarks. They're from Paris. They're a French metal band, and they absolutely ripped. My top 5 songs that I've listened to in the past year are all from them, from an album.
Oh my gosh. I just feel like you are the most positive, uplifting, happy-go-lucky guy. That song is called Death, and I think that a lot of times metal music, you can be like, that's not what they're not singing about anything bad. That's the way they sing. But it's no, they literally are singing about death. They titled the song that. And it's who is this nice guy in front of me that's death? Give me all the death.
Okay, the hilarious thing about breaking down my top 5 artists is I've always told people you never want me on the aux cord or anything because my taste in music is literally all over the board. I will please one person in the left corner. Next song, I'll please the person in the right corner. I'll never please everyone.
Wow, Sean, I feel like I've learned something very new about you, but I don't know if I needed to know the part about the death. All month long, we've been doing Mix on a Mission, and we've teamed up with Lusso Clothing, and I've been going around and picking up a ton of garbage bags filled with clothes for the Center of Hope.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you for everyone who participated in it to make it all happen.
Yeah, for sure. And there have been so many bags. Our boardroom is just stuffed full of winter clothing.
Amazing.
Which is so great, and somebody else can use that, which is so cool. But yesterday, I went to a house and I'm snooping around looking for their probably garbage bag. I think I've only had 2 box pickups and 1 reusable grocery bag, and the rest of the time it's been
just
a black
big
garbage
black
bag.
Garbage bag, right? One of those.
So I kind of look like I'm stealing people's garbage, which is fine. It's not. But
I promise it's not. The pizza that was in there was good, but besides that.
But yesterday I get to this house and there is nothing that looks like anything I should take for winter clothes.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to steal. I don't want to assume it's that or this.
Yeah, there was only one thing. There was a very, very tidy deck and there was a shovel on it. I'm like, that's not winter clothes. Okay. I guess they forgot
that shovel right there doesn't look like a coat. Better not take that.
Better leave that behind. It is a winter accessory, but not the one I'm looking for.
Your brain is amazing.
So I messaged the lady and just said hey, I'm here. I don't see your clothes. And she didn't message me back right away. It took her about an hour. And then she said, OMG, I found it. My husband saw the garbage bag on the deck and being the very voluntary, great guy that he is, was like, I'll throw this in the garbage can.
Oh, that's dude logic for sure. Like, wife probably told me about this, but it looks like a garbage bag. It's outside, must be garbage. Not even going to check what's in it. Just going to throw it out because that's what I do.
Yes, she was
I've
like,
been there before. I know. I've been in those footsteps. Absolutely. 100%.
It's like he thinks he's doing a good deed. Something
Absolutely.
nice. He's following. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So she was going to dig it out and make sure that it was okay, and she'll be dropping it off herself. Having dinner with a friend the other night, and they told me that they were locked out of their Facebook account. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh no, did you not update your email? And they're sending emails to an old account. And she said, no, apparently there's this new thing called Facebook Protect, and they want 2 pieces of ID to prove that it's me.
Pardon?
Yeah.
The social media wants your government ID and another one?
They didn't say
Like
government ID. They just
okay.
want 2 pieces of ID, but they're saying it's to protect you from scammers and to protect you from other people trying to hack into your account, I guess, and to keep Facebook safe so that other people aren't impersonating you. But I'm like,
Is this a scam?
Don't feel protected. No, it is not a scam. After a ton of Googling and then all of a sudden Facebook asking me for my pieces of
You
ID.
got it.
Yes. I've now figured out that it is absolutely not a scam. Facebook is now kind of wanting in on a little bit more information from us, as if we don't give them enough.
Interesting. Like, I'm thinking like logging into my online banking, logging into the CRA, taxes and everything. Even that doesn't require this.
Yeah, 2 pieces of ID now for Facebook. And it depends on, they're saying my account is at risk because I have a lot of friends. Like, I have 1,500 people. I feel like
Humble brag.
No, I feel like that's a lot of people. If you've had Facebook for like 15 years, you've met different folks along the way, and they've all become your quote unquote friends. So I'm sure it's going to happen to other people as well. But I'm just like, I don't feel protected enough to give you my ID,
Yeah.
Facebook. I want to just leave the platform when things like this happen.
Aren't they threatening too? Like deleting your account?
Yes. The friend that didn't do it, her account does not exist anymore. It's
What?
completely gone, and she can have it back if she gives them her ID. But like, I tried to search her, I tried to
Wow.
send her a message. It says couldn't send, and it's as if she never existed on the platform. She's not tagged in photos anymore. Nothing. And mine has given me 15 days. Otherwise, it's going to happen to me as well.
This is like the definition of being out of touch. This is so stupid.
We're chatting this morning about Facebook Protect, which apparently is a new way for Facebook to make sure that your account stays legitimate, that it doesn't get hacked, to keep you safe, they're saying. And some people have said that they just had to add 2-factor authentication for this Facebook Protect to come into effect. I've had that on my account for years, and they're asking me for 2 pieces of ID.
It's almost like Facebook is gaslighting everyone. We're like, we want to protect you. It's like, no, you put us in this position. So many accounts have been hacked because you didn't protect us in the first place.
I do find that interesting. I also find Facebook as the seller of all data. You type something in on Facebook and it follows you around the internet. So to ask me for my ID, I'm just like, you say that it's going to be protected, but you have not protected me before.
Yeah, there was I think her name was Sabrina, comment on her Facebook page, and she said, like, who cares? You give your ID to everyone else. And I get that point of view as well. It's like, who are we to be important enough for someone to steal my stuff until it actually happens?
Yeah, I had a friend who had his driver's license number stolen, and it has completely changed his life. He can't get a credit card without having
Wow.
to jump through a ton of hoops, couldn't get a mortgage on his house, certain things like that, just from only his driver's license number. So is Facebook going to get my driver's license number? No, I don't think so. Reading the fine print of it, it seems that I might be able to use a loyalty card as long as it has my name printed
Oh,
on it.
yeah. Just find the 2 most absurd cards in your wallet.
And isn't that so funny? Then it's like, is it really Facebook Protect? Because you could sign up. I literally
Yeah.
have my More Rewards card at Save On Foods. The person's name on it is Greg McGregorson.
You?
Yeah.
You're Greg McGregor.
Greg McGregorson. So that loyalty card isn't going to work. But isn't that crazy that
Yeah.
the Facebook's trying to protect us with 2 pieces of ID? I'm like, you think that's really going to help Greg McGregorson? I don't think his account exists on Facebook.
I think one of the worst feelings being a radio announcer is not pronouncing a word correctly. Mm-hmm. We have to, like, we're good with our words. Kind of. And not all the time. But most of the time we are.
We try really hard, but it is super embarrassing when you realize how many people you've said the wrong pronunciation to.
And this got pointed out to me 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Legislature with a CH right there. My boss came into the newsroom or whatever, and he was just like, hey, you're saying like Slater, not Chur. I was like, oh, right. I knew that. Like, I know it. Yesterday, what did I do? Slater. Legislator. And I'm just like, ugh. Why? I know this.
I've been wondering if you wanted me to point that out because you have been saying legislator for years, but I just thought you really like Slater from Saved by the Bell. I'm like, it's literally written straight in front of you.
And it's one of those things I pronounce in my head and I say the chur part, but then when my mouth says it, it's just like, nah, I'm from Saskatchewan. We just like drag it out a little bit. We just like make it easy. That's what I'm blaming it on. I'm blaming it on my Saskatchewan roots. I got nothing else. Like, I need an excuse somewhere.
Well, I just don't do it again, Sean. Don't make people's ears bleed. How do you say it again?
Legislature.
Every
time I write it, I'm putting a CH in there. I'll tell you that much. That's how I'm going to correct it. I'm just going to phonetically write it out with a CH.
I don't feel like it has a CH.
It does.
It's chur. Legislature.
You just said it. Chur.
Tur.
CH. I'm writing it that way. They need to change it. I hate the English language. Good morning. Big day for Canada. They're looking for their first win on the men's side in the World Cup. And who other to go to than our guy with boots on the ground in Qatar right now who's going to the match, Adam Hardiman. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Sean. Great to talk to you guys again.
Yeah, all right. So what's the vibe like in Qatar right now? Have you gone to meet up with other Canadian fans? What is everyone feeling for this last match versus Morocco?
It's what I'm up to right now. Obviously, a lot of Canadians here, and we're here at the stop by the Holiday Inn. We're here at the Stockburger, where a bunch of Canadian fans have congregated, getting ready for this final match. Obviously, we wish the team was in a bit better position, but looking at it longer term, great that Canada made the World Cup, that we're here, and if we can get our first win ever, that would be absolutely incredible. So I think that's what we're all rooting for. So the vibe is still positive. Want to see a great game and see what happens tonight.
Now, the hot debate everywhere is, hey, do they start some of the younger guys so they can get experience, or do they go with the best 11 that make sure they can maybe secure a win? What side are you on?
I think that you got to go for the win, as much as you want to give some guys experience. But maybe you have a bit of a hybrid strategy where you mix that up, or you start with the veterans and look to get the youth in later in the match, regardless of how it's going. But it's funny you mentioned that because everyone's been talking about that here. How do we approach this? But I think you still want to go for the win because it would be great for them to have that under their belt, even psychologically, 4 years from now, to know that you've already done that, or you want to make sure that you can do that. But I think the main thing is just playing a good game. They played pretty well against Belgium. They had a lot more lapses, I think, against Croatia. Some moments that didn't go as well. So I think you just want to end it with a good taste in your mouth regardless.
I'm in full agreement. Go for the win. The men's side need their first points for a World Cup, I think. So that's what we need to go for. What do we got for score predictions, Adam?
I just wanted to go really bold and say something like 5-0, right? And then if it happens, you're that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with Canada. Canada's going to win this one 3-2.
Let's go. I'm here for it.
Why not?
I'm absolutely here for it. Adam, I hope you have the best of fun. Hey, where are you sitting? Where are you sitting at the match? Will we see you?
You might. I'm not sure which side the hard camera's on, but we're going to be one of the corners in the lower level. So you might see me during a corner or something like that. But we'll be right down in the corner in the Canada section. Right
on. We'll have a bunch of fun at the game. We appreciate you calling in. Go Canada, go!
Go Canada, go! And thanks so much for having us. And we hope to get a win. We'll be back in Fort McMurray very soon.
Nothing like a good old sad song to bring in Canada letting a goal in. Oh, spoiler alert, by the way. I'm watching a soccer game right now.
Sean is watching the soccer game with the sound on, already yelling at the TV. Like, I don't know if I have a co-host anymore this morning.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me what we're talking about before we turn on these microphones. Hey, the Canada's playing soccer right now. They don't have a chance to move on. I get that. I get that. But I want to see them at least get a point. The men's side scored their first goal ever last game. And that was really cool. Alphonso Davies did it within the first minute. It was absolutely fantastic. And now they're looking to either tie or win, get their first points ever on the men's side for
What is happening? Oh my gosh!
I'm trying to I'm a man. I'm trying to multitask, and I just clearly can't do it because I'm enamored with the game right now. So, anyways, if you're cheering, go Canada, go. If you're watching along, go Canada, go. We can be best buds throughout this entire 90 minutes that we have in front of us.
I do feel like I'm seeing an entire new side of Sean. He talks about watching sports all the time, but I'm not usually in the same room as him when he does it. I told him I wanted to set a camera up and just like film his reactions, but then he admitted to me that he's going to be pacing back and forth and moving around, so we'll see how that goes. He also has on some sort of Rally Canada hat in hopes that they win because he's wearing a hat.
Got to switch up the gear. I wore different I have different red underwear on right now. I have a red toque on right now. You got to switch it up. You got to see what works.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. By the end of the show, we might have lasagna in here.
Halftime, Canada games. Spoiler alert, we're going to be talking about it right now. So if you're taping it, whatever it may be, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Steph, what do you think?
Well, I've just been really scanning the crowd. When they do those Canada crowd shots, I'm looking for our friends Adam Hardiman and Elizabeth Priest. That is my mission this morning, is to see them on TV in Qatar.
Yeah, so Morocco is up 2-1 right now. It sucks. But, we got one. Momentum is shifting. We're going to see how the boys respond at halftime here. Sam Matakube got, he crossed the ball in. Morocco hit it in an own goal. So we kind of got a little gift there. But 2-1. Morocco's looking good. Morocco's a team I can get behind. They got that underdog feel that you have with like Canada going into it. So if and when they do probably move on to the next round, I might hitch my way again to them. Okay.
Well, at least they are the same colors as Canada.
Yeah.
It's a very confusing game. I had to ask which jersey, the red or white, was us. Sean, I've just learned this is our first time ever watching a sports game together, and I was interested to see how you were going to act.
Yeah.
But how you acted was you said you could never watch sports with me.
Yeah, you're too talkative. You don't know what you're talking about.
I said run, and
that's like going to a hockey game and having the person yell shoot the whole time.
What's wrong with that?
You don't want to shoot the whole time.
Sometimes you want them to skate. That's what I yell at hockey games. Skate!
See, we're talking about Feel Good Friday, okay?
It's not Friday. It's Thursday,
It's
Sean.
not Friday?
It is not.
Should be. I don't know where I am right now. I'm too focused.
He is focused. He has not.
It's not Friday?
It's not Friday.
Wow.
Literally not Friday. It is Thursday.
Yeah,
and I guess you're not feeling good about that news.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.